Welcome back to From the Beginning, the Mayer Museum of Art at Randolph College. It would be difficult to give Professor Louise Jordan Smith enough credit for her role in establishing the importance of art at Randolph-Macon Women's College, now Randolph College. She viewed it as critical, current, and absolutely relevant to students' lives. So Louise Jordan Smith was one of the first 5 resident professors when the college opened as Randolph-Macon Women's College. She taught art and French, and she thought it was really important for students here to be surrounded by high-quality original works of art in the places where they congregated, where they studied, where they ate, where they socialized. So she set out to make this a reality at the college very early on. The piece that started the collection was actually a commission that her students coordinated. Her students wanted to hire the very best artist of their time to paint a portrait of William Wass Smith, the first president of Randolph-Macon Women's College. So these students were she had gotten through to these students so effectively that they had the confidence and commitment to actually approach William Merritt Chase, who was an art star during their time. And they asked him how much it would cost to commission a bust-length portrait of their beloved president, William Wass Smith. He gave them a price, and they raised the money themselves, and they ended up hiring him for the job. And in the end, he gave them a 3/4 length portrait for no extra charge. He wanted to include President Smith's hands, and to give him more of a prominence. So that set the bar very high at the very beginning.
Every small liberal arts college has certain things that distinguish it from other small liberal arts colleges. Of course, we all have a broad curriculum across the humanities, the sciences, and the social sciences. We all are a tight-knit community of people, and yet within that common framework, every college has a distinction, and it is Randolph College's real distinction that early in its history, Louise Jordan Smith, one of our first 5 professors at the college, decided to make art a part of our curriculum. She was herself a painter, and she wanted the students both to have experience of making art, but especially of studying art. And so from the earliest days in the college's history, Louise Jordan Smith would take students to New York City each year, take them around to galleries to see what contemporary art looked like, take them to the ateliers of artists so that they could see how artists work. And so from our very earliest days, this was a part of who we were. But it's very important, I believe, to understand not just that this was with us from our beginning, and to understand how this eventually led to the Mayer Museum and the collection we have, but to understand the way that she understood art as a part of liberal arts education. It's easy to think, oh, this was a women's college, and of course at our founding we were Randolph-Macon Women's College. This was somehow art appreciation or a soft subject. In fact, the artists that Louise Jordan Smith introduced our students to were leading social thinkers at the time. Of course, one of our most famous artists early in our collection was George Bellows. And George Bellows was himself a very politically engaged man, and his art raises important questions about how we live in this country.